All right, Cowboys fans, listen up. I've got breaking news that's about to turn the NFL upside down. Jerry Jones just pulled off a move so big it's making the Herschel Walker trade look like child's play. We're talking a deal that's got the whole league shook, and trust me, you're gonna want to hear this. So buckle up, hit that play button, and let's dive into the bombshell that's got everyone from Dallas to New York buzzing. The Cowboys are back in the game, and this time, they're playing for keeps. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. Cowboys Nation and NFL fans, it's your boy, Dallas Dave, coming at you with some absolutely mind-blowing news that's shaking up the entire sports world. Buckle up, because we've got some juicy information about America's team and the NFL that you won't believe. All right, let's dive right into it. The Dallas Cowboys have just made a move that's sending shockwaves through the league, and trust me, this is big. I'm talking earth-shattering, game-changing big. Now, I know we've all been on the edge of our seats, waiting for something to happen, and boy, did Jerry Jones deliver. So, here's the scoop. The Cowboys have just announced a blockbuster trade that's going to reshape their offense for years to come. They've managed to acquire not one, but two Pro Bowl caliber players in a single deal. I'm still pinching myself to make sure I'm not dreaming, but it's true, folks. The Cowboys have traded for both Davante Adams and Josh Jacobs from the Las Vegas Raiders. I know, it sounds too good to be true, but let me break it down for you. The Cowboys sent their first-round pick for the next 2 years, along with Tony Pollard and Michael Gallup, to the Raiders in exchange for Adams and Jacobs. This is the kind of move that could potentially put Dallas over the top and make them instant Super Bowl contenders. Just imagine it, Dak Prescott throwing bombs to CeeDee Lamb and Davante Adams, while Josh Jacobs powers through the line for those crucial short yardage situations. It's an offensive coordinator's dream come true, and it's going to give opposing defenses nightmares for weeks to come. Now, I can already hear some of you saying, "But Dave, what about the cap space? How can the Cowboys afford this?" Well, my friends, that's where things get even more interesting. In a surprising move, Jerry Jones has restructured several key contracts to make room for these new additions. Dak Prescott, Zach Martin, and Trayvon Diggs have all agreed to rework their deals, showing their commitment to bringing a championship back to Dallas. But wait, there's more. This trade isn't just big news for the Cowboys, it's sending ripples throughout the entire NFL. The league office is buzzing with activity, and I've got some inside information that's going to blow your minds. Word on the street is that the NFL is seriously considering expanding the regular season to 18 games. Yeah, you heard that right, 2 more weeks of football action for us fans to enjoy. Now, this isn't set in stone yet, but my sources tell me that the owners are strongly in favor of the move, and the Players Association is currently in negotiations to make it happen. This potential change could have huge implications for the sport. We're talking about more records being broken, more opportunities for teams to make playoff pushes, and of course, more football for us die-hard fans. But it also raises questions about player safety and how this might affect the overall structure of the season. Speaking of changes, let's talk about something that's been a hot topic in the NFL community lately: the overtime rules. After that controversial AFC Championship game between the Chiefs and the Bills a couple of years ago, there's been a lot of discussion about making things more fair. Well, it looks like the league is finally ready to make a change. According to my sources, the NFL is strongly considering implementing a spot-and-choose method for overtime. Here's how it would work. One team would choose the spot of the ball to start overtime, and the other team would decide whether to start on offense or defense from that spot. This adds a whole new layer of strategy to the game and ensures that both teams have a fair shot at winning in overtime. But let's get back to the Cowboys for a minute because there's even more news coming out of Dallas. With this new offensive firepower, the team is making some big changes to their playbook. I've heard from someone close to the organization that they're implementing a new high-octane offense that's going to take full advantage of their star-studded lineup. This new system is said to be a hybrid of the Air Coryell and West Coast offenses, with some modern RPO concepts thrown in for good measure. It's designed to keep defenses guessing and create mismatches all over the field. With Adams' route running precision, Lamb's after-the-catch ability, and Jacobs' power running, this offense could be virtually unstoppable. Now, I know some of you might be wondering about the defensive side of the ball. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about Dan Quinn's unit. In fact, I've got some exciting news on that front as well. The Cowboys are reportedly in talks with a certain former All-Pro cornerback who's looking to make a comeback. I can't name names just yet, but let's just say that if this deal goes through, the Dallas secondary is going to be lockdown city. But the Cowboys aren't the only team making moves. This trade has set off a chain reaction across the league, with several other teams now scrambling to keep up. I'm hearing rumors of at least 3 other major trades in the works, including one that could send a future Hall of Fame quarterback to a new team. The NFL landscape is shifting before our very eyes, and it's all because Jerry Jones decided to go all in. Now, let's talk about the impact this could have on the NFC East. The Cowboys were already the favorites to win the division, but with these new additions, they might just run away with it. The Eagles, Giants, and Commanders are all going to have their work cut out for them trying to keep pace with this supercharged Dallas offense. But it's not just about the division. This move puts the Cowboys squarely in the conversation for the top seed in the NFC. Teams like the 49ers, Packers, and Rams are going to have to step up their game if they want to compete with what Dallas is bringing to the table this season. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility, and all eyes are going to be on the Cowboys this year. The pressure is on for Mike McCarthy and his coaching staff to deliver results with this star-studded roster. Anything less than a deep playoff run is going to be seen as a disappointment. Speaking of coaching, there's another interesting development happening league-wide that I want to share with you. The NFL is considering a rule change that would allow teams to interview head coaching candidates from other teams during the regular season. This could potentially shake up the hiring process and give more opportunities to up-and-coming coaches who might otherwise be overlooked. Now, I know some of you might be skeptical about all this news. It seems almost too good to be true, right? Well, I want to be transparent with you all. While I have reliable sources and I'm confident in the information I'm sharing, it's always possible that things could change or that some details might not be 100% accurate. That's the nature of breaking news in the sports world. But here's what I can tell you with certainty. The Dallas Cowboys are making big moves, and the NFL is evolving. Whether it's through blockbuster trades, rule changes, or innovations in strategy, the league we love is constantly adapting and improving. As fans, this is an incredibly exciting time. We're witnessing history in the making, and the upcoming NFL season is shaping up to be one for the ages. The Cowboys are positioning themselves as true contenders, and the rest of the league is taking notice. So, what do you think about all this, Cowboys Nation? Are you excited about the new additions to the team? How do you feel about the potential changes coming to the NFL? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get a discussion going. This is Dallas Dave signing off. Remember, whether you're a Cowboys fan or just a lover of the game, there's never been a better time to be an NFL fan. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and as always, how about them Cowboys?